It's hard to say one thing. I mean, it's everything. It's the whole experience that I just kind of absorbed and have been taking with me since I finished. I mean, it was from July to October of 2021, and it's just so much. It's hard to say one or the other.
Hi, Gabriel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing great. How does it feel to have portrayed essentially a young Steven Spielberg? How do you prepare for that?
It feels great. But yeah, you prepare by me. I wanted to talk to him as much as I could and do a lot of Zooms with him and find out as much about his life and the relationships he had with his parents and his siblings. And then I got to watch a lot of his home movies that he filmed of his real family, and I could kind of figure out how he walked and moved around, and just researching his life with him or outside of him in interviews and documentaries and you know, his whole career, and trying to just get as much of it as possible.
Sammy's journey in the film is kind of like a meta-commentary on the child hero narrative that Steven Spielberg himself has popularized. For you, were there any Steven Spielberg films that inspired you in your journey, either as a child literally or working on playing this character?
You know, Steven's movies growing up, they were always there, and they were always... there was not one character that I could really resonate with because there's just so much. But no, Sammy's character is, you know, very unique. I mean, it's based off of Steven's life. Everything that happens to Sammy happened to Steven, and but it's not. It's a very unique character. So it was really something that I had to figure out.
Aside from working with Steven, the cast is just full of Hollywood icons, like A-listers, that you get to work with and learn from at a young point in your career. What is that experience like for you?
It's the greatest education of all time. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's, you know, they're masters and they're lovely people, and I had so much fun working with them and getting to know them, and it's intimidating because you don't want to mess up their stuff, and you want to do your best to try to be as good as them, if you know, whatever that means. And it's amazing to see how they work. It's really eye-opening and rewarding, and just an incredible thing to be a part of.
Was there any one dynamic in the film that stuck with you most, just in terms of what it means to Sammy's story, or actor that helped you the most?
It's hard to say one thing. I mean, it's everything. It's the whole experience that I just kind of absorbed and have been taking with me since I finished. I mean, it was from July to October of 2021, and it's just so much. It's hard to say one or the other.
Yeah. Well, you did a fabulous job, and thank you for helping introduce us to Steven's family.
Thank you so much. It was
Have
nice
a great
to
day.
meet you. You too.